Hello and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of September. Please remember this is a general reading. There will be parts that do not resonate. Please take the parts that do and leave the rest. You may also want to check out your other signs. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, Aquarius. In the past position we have the Nine of Swords as well as the Page of Cups. It's clarified by the Page of Cups. Definitely the Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety. It's a card of not being able to sleep. It's a card of worrying about something, and thinking that the dreams and your wishes may not come true. The Page of Cups, of course, is a very positive card. It's about someone who is on the younger side, who is although a little bit immature, but someone who is romantic, someone who is charming, someone that kind of follows his heart, and kind of wants to achieve his dreams. It could also mean that in the past you received some good news in the middle of a dark period. It definitely, the Page of Cups is a good position for this card to be in the past. It suggests that in the past you've overcome obstacles and you've grown and you've become stronger and you've become smarter and you've become more efficient, and that anxiety and that maybe a little bit of immaturity or inexperience is left in the past, and you kind of draw on the things that you've learned. You use the things that you've learned to overcome obstacles that you may find in the present day. But definitely, to me, the combination here could suggest that you're recovering from some kind of a stressful period, that may have left you a little bit cold towards others, because the swords represent words, and so it could be that in the past you were a little bit cold with others because of stress and whatnot. It could be that someone was cold towards you as well, but that difficult dark period is behind you. In the challenging position we've got the Queen of Swords clarified by the Star. The Queen of Swords could mean several different things for several different people. In the challenging position, the Queen of Swords is someone who's kind of cold, someone who is, detached, someone who may even be a little bit lonely. It suggests, this card is a reminder to look towards things that are most concerning to you and come up with a strategy and a plan to figure out how you can, maybe loosen up the knot and kind of clarify the situation. Maybe you are too mentally focused on a problem, and that kind of makes you drained or makes you feel drained a little bit. And of course, the Star to me suggests that you may be seeing a situation in front of you that a little bit unrealistically, like you think everything is going well, for example, in your relationship, and then you find out that your partner feels a little bit of discontent or unhappy in some area. So definitely this is a reminder to be a little bit more realistic, or evaluate things in your life, evaluate relationships in your life to make sure that you're paying attention and that you're working and carrying out your responsibilities. It definitely could be, this combination could definitely mean that you are feeling a little bit of loneliness, that you're feeling a little bit of detachment from others, because the Star could also mean that there are people in your vicinity who are a little bit jealous of you. There may be people around you who feel like you have something that perhaps you don't deserve or didn't earn, or maybe someone is seeing something you have as an unfairness, kind of like in an unfair way that you have it and they don't. So definitely difficult energy, definitely a bit of dark energy, low vibration energy around you and in some aspect of your life. So definitely make sure that you pay attention to the area of your life where you feel most concern, and see what you can do to fix it. The present position we have the Hanged Man, which means you may feel trapped in a situation. The Hanged Man is a difficult card. It's not not a good card to have. It is a card where you feel kind of stuck between a hard place and a rock. You don't really feel like you have many different options. The Hanged Man is about sacrifice. It is about surrendering something in order to be able to move forward. And for some of you, it could mean that you may feel like you have to surrender your ego, or something like even a physical possession, in order to move forward. And it's definitely a difficult process. It's definitely, you're going to feel a little bit of heaviness in your heart. In September, there's going to be a few difficult days, but you also have Judgment in the present. And Judgment is neither a good card or a positive card. It's a card of realignment. It's a card of having to make a decision. It's a card of bringing a balance back into your life. And of course, coupled with the Hanged Man, it could be that you feel trapped because you have to make a decision about someone, and of course you feel the sense of responsibility. Maybe you are moving forward, and breaking up with someone, or maybe you are taking a different, job opportunity. But there's a heavy kind of energy around the month of September, because you're feeling a little bit indecisive. You're feeling like you're not sure if you want to surrender. You're not sure if you want to sacrifice. But ultimately, you decide to make the decision, and we know it comes out really well, because the Ten of Cups coupled with the Sun means beautiful energy. But in the present position, there's definitely a bit of a struggle going on, sort of maybe intellectual struggle, mental struggle as to how to proceed in order to down the road have the expectations that you want. So it's definitely looking further in life and making sure that once you get there, you're happy. And of course, the decision that you make is very promising, because the divine says that you will definitely make the right decision. Aquarius sign is very smart, and rarely do they make a mistake. Let's see if we can clarify some of this reading with the 3 energy oracle cards that I pulled. And we've got the Angel of Strength, we've got Indecision, which directly relates to the Hanged Man, and 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. So definitely, when strength appears, it usually means that there's going to be a very tough position that you're going to find yourself in, where you're going to have to make a decision to move forward. This amazing angel brings news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams in reality. Of course, the Indecision card is about realizing that even if you do make a wrong decision, it is more important to go ahead and make a decision rather than stand at the crossroads forever and not moving forward. Because if you make a wrong decision, you're going to gain experience. You may even gain friends. You may even gain supporters. So the worst thing is not to make the wrong decision, but it is to be indecisive. So the 6th chakra Archangel Metatron, he's a very powerful archangel who brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective toward broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. Let's see what the 3 answers from Angel Cards have for us. And they say yes, which is great, unlikely, and ask for help from others. So definitely the divine is very much supportive of you, and the unlikely card relates to the those times when you feel indecision, those times when you feel like you're self-doubting. You are moving in the right direction and you will succeed, and the decisions that you're making are correct. You know what is best for you, and the self-doubt does affect us, does test us, does challenge us, but as we know, Aquarius, based on this reading, you do overcome your challenges, and of course the divine does smile on you, and the answer of course is yes. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for visiting. I will see you next time.